To be together on this day. How good it is, how good it is, how sweet it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day.
Shabbat. It's become somewhat traditional it is traditional to sing the first two verses of Shir Hamalot, or more than that actually, before Birkat Hamazon, when we bless after a meal on Shabbat or holidays. And thanks to Craig Taubman, we have this arrangement as well. Shir Hamalot Beshuv Adonai Et Shivat Zion Hayinu Kecholim. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Step down. Shabbat Shalom. Umevorach. Shabbat Shalom. Umevorach. To the bridge. Az Yimalet Tzchokinu, Ushonenu Rina. Az Yomru Vagoyim, Igdil Adonai Lasot Melech. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Here's what we're going to do next. I want you to pick one of the parts to Shir Hamalot, either Shir Hamalot, either the Psalm or the Shabbat Shalom. If you want to sing the Psalm words, watch me, follow me. If you want to go up, follow the Rabbi Cattapan. If you want to go into the basement, follow Zemer Leslie. Here we go. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Adonai. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Az Yemale Sopinu Ulshonei Rina Az Yom Vagoyim Igdil Adonai
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome, everybody. I am Rabbi Cattapan, and I am joined this evening by Leslie, Susie, Warren, and our very special guest, Cantor Jacquie Marx. Cantor Marx and I, many decades ago,
Just 3.
we're together in our first year in Israel. That was 93, 94, and so we've known each other since then. It's wonderful.
We were 2.
It's wonderful to welcome Cantor Marx to Congregation Beth Torah, to Overland Park, but not to Kansas. If you stay later, you'll hear a little story about Kansas. So this is not her first time around Kansas.
And I didn't leave by way of a tornado either.
This is a special evening. We have a slightly different format. We used to do these before the pandemic quite often. We call our Beit program, and this evening is a Beit T'filah, meaning a house of worship, of prayer, and we're going to learn together, and we're going to eat together. So we had about half an hour of service, half an hour of meal, and maybe half an hour plus of learning about Tfilot and Jewish music with Cantor Marx. So as we welcome Shabbat together at home, if you are following along, we ask you 2 things. If you're on Facebook Live, if you are visiting, tell us where you're watching from. And if you have candles ready to go, we invite you to light them. And we turn together to page 120.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness On page 138, we welcome, she has been known as our Shabbat bride. She doesn't have to be a bride. She can be a spouse. She can be a groom. She can be your best friend. She can be the one, they can be the one that you've waited for all week long, and some of us go into there so gladly, and some of us are just exhausted and we need them so badly. But however you come and meet your best friend. Come and meet Shabbat. C, D. Oh, what key am I in? I'm in. The opening nigun may be a little bit new to you, but then we're going to go into the good old Rothenberg. We're going to do verses 1, 5, and 9. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Shamo v'zachor v'dibor echad hishmianu el hamiyuchad Adonai echad u'shmo echad l'shemu tiferet v'le'ilah ya la la ya la 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 l'echad v'did ya la 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 likrat kalav ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat התעוררי, התעוררי, דיבה אורך ומאורי, אורי, אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני Shalom, Ateret Bala, גם בשמחה וצהולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה, יא לה 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 לחגגי, יא לה 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 לקראת כלה, יא לה 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 בני שבת, בני שבת נקבל, יא לה 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 לחגגי, יא לה 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 לקראת כלה, יא לה 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 בני שבת, בני שבת נקבל. We continue and remain standing as we are able for the call to worship on page 146. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. ברכו את אדוני המבורך, watchword of our faith, beginning on page 152. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך
ובשוכבך ובתחומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם בארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Amen. We continue with our song of freedom. We are so free to sing this song tonight, but until all of us is free, none of us is free. So let the singing of Mi Chamocha go out to the world, to God, God's self, and to everywhere around the world where people need to be free, whether it has to do with the headlines or someone you know personally. Page 158.
Page 160, we join together in the middle of the page. Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace, and raise us up, O guardian, to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel. For your name's sake, be our help. Shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are gracious and merciful. Guard our going and coming to life and to peace evermore. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. Join together on page 162.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, את השבת, לעשות את השבת, ונורתה ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, זכותי לעולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, זכותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש.
If you're able, we invite you to stand on page 164 as we begin our standing prayer, our Amidah.
Adonai svatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Oh, say shalom, bimroma. Oh, say shalom, bimroma. Uya ase shalom. Huya ase shalom. Huya ase shalom. Aleinu. Chat, shtayim, shalosh, arba. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom, bimroma. Oh, say shalom, bimroma. Huya ase shalom. Huya ase shalom. Huya ase shalom. Aleinu. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down.
we gather on this Shabbat, we turn our thoughts to those in need of healing. You may have access to the Misheberach list that you received in the news. You can also look on the comments. You can find the link there. We invite you to type names and also share names as we go around our sanctuary. Start on this side. To think of those in need of healing on page 371, we join together in the Mi Sheberach prayer. We think of those in need of healing. We offer special prayer for those suffering from addiction and mental health struggles. May the one who blessed our ancestors bring blessings of strength, compassion, and healing to those of us who struggle with the oppression of addiction, emotional distress, and mental suffering. Surround them with loving kindness, with grace, companionship, and peace. It is now time for our Simcha moment. If you have a Simcha from this past week you'd like to share, it could include a birthday, anniversary, good news, and accomplishments of all and any kinds. You can type them, you know where, or you can come up here to our Simcha mic. There is an X, and we invite you to stand there on the S. And I'm going to start. Here's my Simcha.
Here's my Simcha.
Yeah, I have one.
Oh, you have one? Please tell us. Who are you? No, we asked you to tell us who you are and where you're here, but
I'm
I didn't do
Leslie,
it.
and I had 2 shows in the Kansas City Fringe Festival, and not only did I survive that nonsense, I got great reviews, and one of my shows got best of its venue and got an extra performance.
Andrea Zwiebelman, if you didn't recognize me. So I have a whole happy July month, and it was my birthday, and I survived another year. I moved from one house to another. I sold the house we wanted to sell, and my farm has a foundation, so I'm very excited.
Farm a foundation.
Yeah, so there may be a living spot there someday.
I thought you were going to announce that you got goats, too.
Jay is not here to defend himself, but we have no goats yet.
Yet.
You need donations? Hi, I'm Stu Lewis, celebrating August 2nd. Do I need to say more?
On the X? Thank you. My name is Chris, and I've got 2 simchas. One are the two gentlemen that I'm sitting with who are visiting here from Dayton, Ohio, where I basically grew up and lived for a while. And the other has to do with a legal matter. I've known this individual since 1996. I'll speak up a little more. How's that? Is that better? Sorry. I've known this individual since 1996. His name is Javier. I don't know if you've met him. But we got caught up in a legal entanglement on August 3rd, 2011 in Manhattan, the one in New York, where we became, what's it called, legally married? So August 3rd, that's 11 years plus in the eyes of the law and whoever else is concerned about those things. So.
Let me see if I'm supposed to look at from Denton. Hi, Denton. Anise and I successfully moved into our new apartment on Monday, and we're celebrating our very first Shabbat in our new home. Hi, Lenton.
You're going to be in trouble later, just so you know.
And Harris and Annie said that this Shabbat service is their simcha. So thank you. And also, did I miss anybody? Right, wonderful.
You did not miss a thing.
As we gather all our simchas, we offer a prayer. Divine source of blessings, we thank you for everything that enriches our lives. We turn to you now with gratitude as we share the happiness of those who have marked their birthdays, anniversaries, good news, and accomplishments. Adonai, be with them now and always. May they be blessed with the strength to overcome sickness and sorrow, and with much health and happiness now and always. As we honor each one of you for the gifts that you bring to our sacred community, together we join our voices as we celebrate this simcha moment. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. As I mentioned at the beginning, the service is different. We now move into the closing part of the service, and immediately after the service, we will be joining together in a wonderful Shabbat meal. I hear it's Italian this evening, so. But before that, I would like to invite everybody to turn to page 586. If you're able, please stand and join us for Aleinu L'Shabach.
Aleinu l'shabeach Adonai kol, latet gedula leotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kegoyei haratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot ha'adama. Shelo sam elkeinu kahem v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei Kadosh Baruch Hu, v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom ha'u, bayom
we prepare for our moment of remembrance, I invite you to turn to page 593. In nature's ebb and flow, God's eternal law abides. When tears dim our vision or grief clouds our understanding, we often lose sight of God's eternal plan. Yet we know that growth and decay, life and death, all reveal a divine purpose. God, who is our support in the struggles of life, is also our hope in death. We have set God before us and shall not despair. In God's hands are the souls of all the living and the spirits of all flesh. Under God's protection we abide, and by God's love we are comforted. O life of our life, soul of our soul, cause your light to shine into our hearts and fill our spirits with abiding trust in you. As a congregation, we are observing the Shloshim period for Al Grossman, a friend of Edna Riley. And on this Shabbat, we remember the following yortzites of members of our congregation: Michael Aronson, Sylvia Becker, Theodore Bloom, Donald E. Boyer, P.D. Brown, Joni Geifman, Seymour Kaplan, George King, Fanny Lampert, Gertrude Levy, George Allen Mason, Thomas Graham Patterson, Sam Sandberg, Jerome F. Spiegel, Barbara Levin Thompson, Dixon Timmerman, Irvin E. Wade, Sarah Subatsky, Craig Zucker. If you're joining us online or here in person, are visiting and are remembering a loved one saying Kaddish on this Shabbat, please mention their names out loud or type them.
Mary Lou Mendenhall, Cheryl Gray.
Zichronam livracha, may the memories be for a blessing. Together on page 598, we rise for Kaddish Yatom, the mourners' Kaddish. Itgadal ve'itkadash shme rabba, be'alma divra chirute ve'amlich malchute, bechayechon u'vyamechon u'vechayei dechol Beit Israel, ba'agala u'vizman kariv vimru amen. Yehei shemei rabba mevarach le'alam u'le'alemei alemaya, itbarach ve'ishtabach ve'itpa'ar ve'itromam ve'itnaseh, ve'ithadar ve'it'aleh ve'ithalal, shmei dekudesha b'rechu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiram ve'alema vimru amen. Yehei shelama rabba min shemaya, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום
It's time for some announcements. I'd like to invite Aviva Simon to join us for some announcements. Aviva?
This is Aviva's song. The announcements are coming, they won't take too long. If you want to do some Jewish, she won't steer you wrong. This is Aviva's song.
Shabbat Shalom.
Did she write?
So wonderful to all be together. That is an original song. It's a thing.
Were you at Camp Harlem a few years ago? Are your parents rabbis?
Yes.
You're Simon's. Or maybe Oh my
We
Lord.
haven't talked yet.
I was
We'll
looking
talk after.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's just like a rabbi.
Wow. All right, so Shabbat Shalom. As we can tell, there are many connections here tonight and even more to form. So just a few quick announcements. First, thank you very much to Rabbi Cattapan, Leslie Zucker, Cantor Jacquie Marx, Larry Meyer, Warren Sickle, and Susie Adams for the beautiful service. Thank you to Dave Zucker for live streaming this service and bringing us beyond our walls in every which way. Tomorrow morning, we will continue our Shabbat celebration with Sichat Shabbat, our Shabbat conversation, at 9 a.m. All are welcome to join Rabbi Cattapan on Zoom or in person in the library. Then we will have our Shabbat morning service at 10:30 a.m. here and online. Next Friday, on August 5th, during the Shabbat... August 12th. Whoops, thank you. Next Friday, on August 12th, we will welcome our two newest team members during the service. So Jess Lindsay is our new Director of Operations, and Alex Mead is our new Administrative Assistant. Alex is here tonight, so make sure to introduce yourself if you haven't yet. Join us next week when we will officially welcome them on August 12th. Sorry about that. And just two quick events to mention quickly. First is our Kansas Supreme Court Justices Forum. This is on Sunday, August 14. All are welcome to join us in person, and it will also be live streamed. This will be a wonderful, informative event with one of our own Beth Torah members, Kansas Supreme Court Justice Melissa Standridge. So make sure to join us. RSVPs are requested. And we'll be celebrating Havdalah poolside on Saturday, August 20th to wrap up the summer. More information in the e-news. And last but not least, thank you very much to Chuck Gensler for sponsoring Oneg tonight in honor of the 2-year anniversary of his conversion. 2 years. So before we have Oneg, as was mentioned earlier, we will all head into the Ulam for Kiddush and Hamotzi and then dinner. So as you head out, please bear right, because that is where Kiddush and Hamotzi will take place. Shabbat Shalom.
Also, keep your pink sheets. There's 2 songs that you're going to want on those for Cantor Jackie's presentation. And they're just so pretty.
If you're able, please stand and join us for Adon Olam is on page 625. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom. Would you